I'm going to test for the first time the Track Connect. Hello everybody, welcome to this new video. Today I am at Autodromo di Modena, which is a racetrack in Italy, close to the city of Modena. And I'm here because I've been invited by Michelin to take part in the Ford Performance Driving University, which is a special day of driving courses where we'll have the chance to drive many Ford cars like Ford Focus RS, Ford Focus ST and Ford Mustang. And I'm so excited because I've never drove the Mustang in my whole life. Obviously, all those cars are equipped with Michelin tires, and this means that we'll have the chance to try the Pilot Sport 4, Pilot Sport 4S, and the Pilot Sport Cup 2. So today we will be making a lot of different exercises where we will have the chance to learn how to control the car in many situations like slalom, oversteer, understeer, and of course, if we are in a racetrack, we will make a few laps on track. The first part of the course is this kind of slalom, where we'll be driving the Focus ST and the Focus RS with the Pilot Sport Cup 2. The Cup 2 is a semi-slick tire, which is best for those who use the car on the street, but also make a lot of track days. So it's a tire meant for those who go more on track than on road. And the goal of this exercise is to be able to control the dynamic behavior of the car by doing 6 corners in a row. So you must learn how to release the throttle in order to put the load on the front and let the car steer more, and to find the perfect balance between acceleration and steering. Grazie. Ehi, ma tu sei Marchettino? E tu sei Iannone? Dai, fammi un intro alla Edoardo Iannone.
Ciao a tutti amici e benvenuti finalmente in questo nuovo video.
No, amici lo dici tu.
Allora, ciao a tutti ragazzi e benvenuti finalmente in questo nuovo video. È giusto, vero?
The second exercise is something that I really love because it takes out of me all the ignorance that I have. So they took this Mustang with 2300cc engine and they have put street tires in the front and drift tires in the rear. And they also adjusted the toe in order to let the car oversteer more. So down there, where you can see all the signs of the tires, we're gonna trigger an oversteer, a controlled oversteer, in order to learn how to control the car in emergency situations. So, yeah, like that. So we turn right a little bit, we turn left immediately, full gas, oversteer, and then you try to control it by releasing the throttle and counter steering. I love it.
Was it good?
Yeah, amazing. Ah, che bello, ci sono tanti cavalli qua.
Non so come si usa la telecamera, però adesso provo a riprendere Nasca che ci delizia con qualche traverso.
Fico! È bellissimo. Guardate che cameraman che abbiamo.
Assumimi, ti prego.
Va bene. The next exercise is about oversteering once again, and we're gonna be driving the Ford Focus ST line, but this time we have some special, I cannot call it tire because it's some kind of plastic cover that it's been put on the tire, which has around 0.01 grip. Okay, so no grip at all, and we're going to be experiencing the inertia oversteering. So once we get into the corner, we immediately lose the rear, which during the day may happen if we find ice, if we touch some wet white line with the rear. And we must be able to control the car by using the counter steering and by accelerating a little bit. That's it.
Interno curva, ok, troppo, accelera, accelera, tempo per cadere già, ok, accelera, bene.
Ah, è divertentissimo. Le voglio mettere anche sulla mia ste gomme. And finally, we are on the track. I have to get out of the pit lane. Because we are finally going to drive these cars on track. So, we will try one lap on each car, and I already convinced them to allow me to do a few more laps to record an onboard video. So I'm gonna try all of them for one lap, and then I'm gonna show you one entire lap on board with the Focus RS and with the wonderful Mustang. Ok.
Aspetta che fai.
Bellissimo, col casco sulla station. Possiamo metterla di traverso? Tra gli istruttori, e guarda caso non me l'hanno dato nel mio gruppo perché teme la rivalità, c'è un mio diretto avversario sulle grip.
Perché non si possono spiegare tutti i trucchi del mestiere, dai, se no è troppo facile.
Se no ad Adria poi.
Già vai forte senza trucchi, poi.
Okay, now I can finally make a couple laps on this Ford Focus RS, which is equipped with the Pilot Sport Cap 2. Comparing to the Pilot Sport 4S, the Pilot Sport Cap 2 are more track oriented. So we're talking about street legal tires, but which are meant for those who usually go on track. And I'm going to test for the first time the Track Connect. So what is exactly the Track Connect? Track Connect is a technology that allows you to monitor real time the temperatures and pressures of your tires. And how does it work? When you buy the tires with the Track Connect, you have 4 sensors, one for each tire, and you also have a Bluetooth device, which is connected to the sensors and which is connected to your smartphone. So by downloading this app, you can monitor real time the temperature and pressures of your tire. But not only, after the session, the app gives you the ideal pressures for your tires in order to go faster and to keep the right temperatures. And this is amazing for those who love doing track days, because you can improve your lap times, you can improve your performance, and you can adjust the setup of the car just by looking at your smartphone. Another pretty interesting thing about these tires is the material, because the tire has 2 different compounds, one harder in the middle and one softer in the side, in order to have the best performance on track and on road. And it also has a double fabric. You have one wire made of, in Italian it's called aramide, I don't know how it's called in English, but by the way, it's a special kind of metal which is 5 times lighter than steel, or 5 times more resistant than steel, depending if you keep constant the weight or the resistance. And one wire made of nylon, which has the property to shrink when the temperature rises. This allows the tire to be performing both on road and track and resistant to high temperatures. Okay, we're gonna try the Ford Focus RS with the Cap 2 tires. Okay, so on the Track Connected now we can see the data about the pressures and temperatures of the tires. You can see, for example, that this is a left-hand track, and you can see that the front left, it's quite overheated. Wow, this car is amazing. I mean, it doesn't feel like a street car, it feels like a race car. It's incredible. I feel no oversteer, I feel no roll. It really seems like a track day car. Wow, it's amazing, guys. It's really awesome to drive this car and to see live in real time the pressures and the temperatures of the tires. What's amazing about these Cap 2 tires is this: I've made 3 fast laps and the pressures remain the same. So this is the best tire for track days, because as you can see, it doesn't overheat, it doesn't go too high in pressures, and you can push for many laps straight. Very nice. So now at the end of the day, we're going to drive for a few laps this Mustang 2300cc with 350 horsepower, which is a little bit different from the one that we drove this morning, because this is actually a race car. There is the roll bar inside. We don't have the rear seats, and you can imagine that it's much lighter than the street version. It has 350 horsepower, and we will drive it with the Michelin Pilot Sport 4S, which have a very special thing. Wait, I'm not talking about the dirt here, because I think somebody went a little bit off track before me, but you have this velvet-like effect here, which is lovely to touch. I mean, they should make some small gadget made of this velvet-like tire. And these tires are meant for those who basically go on the road with sport cars, but may occasionally go on track. So we can say mostly road and sometimes track. This car is amazing, guys. The sound is so awesome. It's also very nice to drive. The handling is very nice, very good. It didn't look like a lightweight car, but when you drive it, it's actually quite agile. Yeah, I love it. I love it. Wow, it was so cool to drive these cars on track. Really nice to drive the Mustang, and I was really amazed by the Focus RS. It really doesn't seem like a street car. It seems truly like a race car. The handling, the precision, the balance, the setup, it's amazing on track. Really awesome. I also really love the Track Connect, which is very useful for track days because it allows you to quickly change the pressures to their perfect level and take the best from your track experience. So once again, thanks Michelin and Ford for this wonderful day. I hope you liked this video, and if you liked it, subscribe to the channel. Bye bye and see you next video. Myself.